Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. So guys, today I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to be showing you how I made cauliflower popcorn. So yes, I use this dehydration technique and I've always wanted to try it. So I bought a machine and I used the cauliflower. And when I tell you it came out delicious. So if you like to see how I pull this off, then keep on watching. All right, family. So I have everything on the counter that I'm going to use today to make our cauliflower popcorn, starting with the star of the show, of course, the cauliflower. So this is about a medium size. So we're going to use that. And then the seasonings that I have today, in this dish I have like a tablespoon of cumin. Here I have a tablespoon of garlic powder. And then in these dishes back here, I have 1/3 cup of olive oil. In this cup, I have a 1/4 cup of this sriracha sauce. I love this sauce. You can use, whatever sauce you like. And then in this dish here, I have a 1/4 cup of smoked paprika. So now to make our popcorn, I'm going to be using my food dehydrator. So this is not a sponsored video. And the name of this this particular brand is called the Veer 6, and I'll make sure I'll link it in the description box. But yes, this is what I'm going to be using today to, as I said, make our popcorn. So let's get started by cutting up this cauliflower into little bite-sized florets. Okay, so what I'm doing here is taking off the back part of my cauliflower, and I'm going to discard that. And then once I remove this, I'm going to go in with my knife, and I'm just going to start cutting my cutting this cauliflower up. And what I want to do is get it into like really small bite size but even pieces. And the reason why I chose this method to start dehydrating my fruits and vegetables, and yes, you can put your fruits in here as well as meat, but mainly because I buy a lot of fruits and vegetables on a monthly basis, and a lot of times some of it ends up spoiling, before I get a chance to use it. And so now by dehydrating, my foods, using this method, it allows it to, it removes all the moisture from the food. And then it, allows me to keep it longer, all right? And then it helps, prevent microorganisms and decaying of the food. And the shelf life, is much longer. So this is why I, chose this method. So, but in any case, yeah, I'm just going in, with my knife, as I said, and I'm just cutting it and breaking it down to like really small bite-sized pieces, in which you will see in the next clip what it looks like. So now what I'm going to do is rinse these, and then what we're going to do is, before I put them in my dehydrator, I'm going to blanch them first for about 3 minutes. So on the stove I have a pot of water that's boiling right now that I'm going to add this to, but first let me go to the sink and just give them a little rinse. Okay, so now that our water is ready, we're going to start to blanch our cauliflower, and we're going to just do this in batches, okay? There's no need to overcrowd the pan, the pot. So I'm going to allow these to go for 3 minutes, remove them, and then continue the process until all the cauliflower is blanched. Okay, all right, family, so I just removed all of the cauliflower from our water. And the reason I blanched this first is because it cuts down on the dehydration time, once you put it in the machine. So now what I'm going to do is just rinse this with some cold water, and then I'm going to drain as much of the water as possible out, and then we'll continue on. Hey y'all. Okay, so here's the cauliflower rinsed off, and it has cooled down. So now the next thing I'm going to do now is mix up all our wet and dry ingredients to, So now we're going to mix up the rest of our ingredients to go ahead and season our cauliflower. So I have added my olive oil. Then go in with my smoked paprika. Here I have my sriracha. I love this, y'all. Woo! Get all that in there. And then the last thing is the cumin. And then now at this point, if you want to add some salt, you know, to it, you can do that. And actually, that's probably what I'll do. I have some pink Himalayan salt here, so I'm just going to add like just a pinch. A little pinch of that, okay? So now, give this a nice little mix. Okay, so now bring my dish back over and then just add this to it. So now, let me get my spoon, or I use my tongs, and just mix it up real well until all your cauliflower is coated in your seasoning. Alright, G Squad, so here it is, our little baby. She's really small, and this is definitely good for a smaller size family, like 2, maybe 3. And it's a front load, so you open up your door like this, and then on the inside it has like 4 removable trays for you to place whatever you're dehydrating on. Okay, then it also comes with a little plastic tray. And as I said, this is not a sponsored video. However, I just wanted to, you know, just turn my family members on to something that could be very useful, especially if you have like a lot of fruits and vegetables and you don't want them to go to waste. And then now with there being a shortage of so many things, you know, it's a way for you to just, you know, buy in bulk and then just, you know, dehydrate it. So now, what I'm going to do is I have this tray right here. I'm just going to place my racks on it. And that's just to keep from any seasoning from coming through onto my counter. Okay, so let me just move this back and bring this up some so y'all can see. Okay, actually maybe I'll just do one at a time. So now I'm going to start placing my cauliflower on the rack, and you know, leave some space in between. Okay, so everything could be able to you know, have room to do its thing. Okay, so I'm just going to do the first tray so you can see, and then I'll just do the rest of them off camera. Okay, so that's good for that first tray. Okay, so that's how that looks. So now I'm going to insert it. Okay, and then I'm going to continue on with the other 3 trays, and then I'll pop back in. All right, family, so as you can see, I have all my trays filled and loaded in my machine. So now I'm gonna close the door. We're gonna plug her in, and I'm going to let these dehydrate for 10 hours at 95 degrees. So here, as you can see, is on. So I'm going to hit my temperature. Oops. I'm going to hit it twice and then readjust my temperature to 95. I don't know if you can see that. 95 degrees, and it's for 10 hours. Then I'll hit it once for it to start. Okay? So I don't know if y'all can hear it running, but you can see the light on. So again, this is going to go for like 10 hours, and I'm going to check it like every hour or maybe every 2 hours just to, you know, see how everything is coming along, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see y'all back in a couple of hours when I do the first check. Alright family, so after about a week I am back with the conclusion of the dehydrated cauliflower. So the last clip you saw me loading my machine, starting it, and then after that my laptop went kaput. And so yeah, I'm finally back up working. Obviously you're watching this video, but in any case, this is what I have left over. Yeah, your girl has been snacking on these things, and then I have to keep reminding myself, hey, you have to, you know, show the fam how the cauliflower came out. And so now I have it in this jar, glass container right here, and it's been here, like I said, for about, today's actually marks 1 week that it's been in this container. And so anyway, let me take it out, you know, show you how it looks. So it's literally, you know, like popcorn. The texture is a little chewier than popcorn, but in any case, it's yeah, very delicious, very flavorful, and actually mine has a lot of kick to it because I kind of OD'd on the what is that, the smoked paprika, so it has like a little kick, but it's very tasty. And then now, as far as this jar, I had some spaghetti sauce in this jar, so what I did was, once it was done, wash the jar out, and I, you know, store my cauliflower in it. And so anyway, this is some food for thought. If you have any glass containers, they really make great storage, you know, containers. But yeah, so this is how it came out. Also, as far as the dehydration time, so in the beginning of the video, I put the, I showed you that I put it on 95 for 10 hours. However, once the 10 hours was over, when I went to check it, it was still, my cauliflower was still moist. And so what I did was amped it up to its highest temperature, which for this particular brand is 158, and I did it for 2 hours. Well, actually I put it on 4 hours, but after 2 hours when I went to check it, it was totally, just completely dehydrated, okay? And so again, this is my first time using, you know, the machine, and so, you know, depending on which machine you have, if you decide to try it, you know, it comes with an actual manual also to guide you, depending on what fruits or vegetables you're trying to dehydrate. It'll basically give you the time and the temperature that your machine, you know, should be on, okay? But yeah, family, I really like it, and I look forward to you know, just testing out more products with this. I have some a bunch of potatoes that I'm going to do next, so look out for a video, you know, for that. And let me know if you dehydrate your food, what type of machine that you use, and you know, help me out with maybe some tips, you know, going forward. And yeah, so but family, so that ends this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. You know, I hope I showed you something new. I will link this particular the name of this model down in the description box. I did pick it up. Oh yeah, I ordered it off Amazon. Yeah. So, but yeah, I will definitely, like I said, link it, you know, in my description box. And yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. And oh, I don't know if you noticed the subscriber count. We're at like 1,040. Y'all, yes, we are really doing our thing over here on our channel, and this is our channel. Yes, while I am behind the camera and I'm doing, you know, all the work, the recording, the editing, and everything, you still play a role in it too, because you're on the other side of that, clicking on the videos to watch what I do. So it's a team effort, and yeah, this is our channel. So in any case, I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.